This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
99X, we are the original. I'm Barnes, that's Leslie. Something cool going on next weekend you're going to want to know about, and you're going to get all the information in about 30 seconds.
Hey, if you're thinking about like some getaways, some weekend getaways, or just time to take a trip, you should really check out sweetdeals.com/Atlanta. It's really cool, Barnes, especially if you don't want to like travel abroad. You could go to Gatlinburg. A lot of people love going there for like 4 days, 5 days. They've got a cool special right now for just $59, originally like over $350. Also Grand Canyon vacations, Vegas. Check it all out, sweetdeals.com/Atlanta.
There's some counterfeiting going on around town because I'm seeing other areas of Atlanta, suburbs, all of a sudden popping up with lantern parades.
Well, you know who talks about it all the time is Queen.
Every report, you'll find something about that.
Yeah.
But the Atlanta Beltline Lantern Parade has been going on, I believe, since like 2010 or 11.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's the first one. How could we find out? Well, let's talk to the creator and director of the Atlanta Beltline Lantern Parade, Chantelle Rytter. Hello, Chantelle.
Hey, you guys.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Are you the original Lantern Parade?
Indeed, I am. Or we are.
Okay. Yeah, all these people copying. Isn't that flattering that everyone's copying you now?
It is, but, we do have several lantern parades. The Beltline is the mothership, though.
Aye, the mothership. It is the mothership.
I've always heard about it. I've never been down. Oh, you know what? I did go one year. I took my kids down there. I strike that. I did go.
Well, I hope so.
What was your inspiration?
I lived in New Orleans for 10 years before I moved to Atlanta. And when I moved here, I was really missing the parade culture in New Orleans. And in fact, when I lived there, I tried to convince my Atlanta friends to move there and declared us the crew of the Grateful Gluttons. And I moved back to Atlanta, and we started parading in just a little 5-point Halloween parade. But we had so much fun, it just wasn't enough. So when the Beltline gave a call for proposals on what didn't exist then, right? 2010, the Beltline was a dirt trail back behind the dumpsters.
Yeah.
So I thought it'd be a perfect spot for something new, like a parade, but a parade at night. And I got included into lantern parades around the world, and they reminded me of the night parades in New Orleans. So I wanted to mix up the idea of a lantern parade and the vibe of like early in the morning on Fat Tuesday, like where you are your own theme.
Well, this will be next Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, May 3rd, 8:45 p.m. to 10. Are these things lit, or how does it work?
They are so lit.
Are they lit like fire lit?
No, it's all battery operated.
Okay, it's all battery. I'm thinking of the other things that float. I'm thinking of the little, when they let the bags go and they're like on fire.
This is different, Barnes.
I know, that's a different parade. Let's get that one started sometime soon.
Those are outlawed in our parade.
True. Those aren't good. Not a good choice.
No flaming litter. That's bad.
I know it is. I know it's bad. And I'm not saying that was you, but I didn't know how you got the things lit up.
Right on. Yeah, so they're all battery operated. And any kind of illuminated, a volume of light goes. With everyone's always invited to make a lantern and walk in the parade. So that's sort of the similarity to Mardi Gras Day is like, get your creative vibe on and come march with some live music.
I have to ask you, because some of these are really elaborate. Do you guys offer workshops on how to actually make these?
We do. We have, for the elaborate ones, we have a master class. That is like a very time-intensive, you gotta want it to build lanterns for a week. And so we build a giant lantern puppet. So like the really big ones that you'll see at the front of the parade are... people ask what they're made of, and it's mostly time.
It's just time to do it, but then this beautiful thing is created.
Yes. So they're all internally lit, and they're made with fabrics and paper. But we also have a workshop series of more simple things that a person can finish in an evening and still have a really good time. Like we did little lantern puppets that are hilarious.
What do people do with these things once it's over?
Well,
Do they just trash them, or do they put them what do they do with them?
well, I have heard tell in our we've had parades this spring, and one of our wonderful fans was telling me that she has an attic full of lanterns and friends that come in from out of town that she outfits regularly. So that makes me really happy.
So how can people find out more information? Give us a website or something.
Our website is Weird Gone Pro.
Weird Gone Pro?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
.com?
.com. And the Atlanta Beltline Lantern Parade is first up in the parade menu.
So 8:45 to 10, and it's next Saturday, May the 3rd. Which part of the Beltline do you do it on?
Yeah, so we are on the southwest side starting in Adair Park. We were on the east side for a decade. And, the east side's lit. So our work is done there. So we moved it to the southwest side after the pandemic, and it's lovely. So we start in Adair Park, and it goes up the Beltline and wraps around and finales at Lee and White. So all the bands and all the puppets are together at the end, and that's a great, great fun time to, visit with all of the giant things and see all the bands. Definitely march in the parade and come to the end.
Yeah, Barnes, you're going to go to a workshop with me, right, to build one of these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, good.
Mine'll be the one lit on fire.
Stop it.
I'll start that trend.
Our workshop series is in the studio, so it is chock full of all of our objects. So there's like 100 puppets and many, many weird things in there. So come to one of those.
What's the most memorable lantern that you've seen in any of these years of doing the Lantern Parade?
Gosh, there's been a lot. I really love it when I see a team of people get together and build something big. The Freeside Makers brought out a Beetlejuice sandworm.
Oh, wow.
The year before last, that was wild. And they have it installed on their ceiling at their makerspace.
Oh, nice. That's what I was wondering if, afterwards, if people find, a cool way to display it, because they're battery powered, so you could probably easily make it a cord.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Make a lamp or something out of it, like in one of your funky rooms, in your speakeasy.
Yeah. There's the makers nailed that. It looks great in their space.
All right, Chantelle Rytter, when did you move to Atlanta?
I moved here the first time in 1993, and I moved back to stay in 2010.
Oh, wow, 93. So you're right at the beginning of 99X. Were you ever a listener?
Oh, yeah, you guys are my first friends in Atlanta.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. Well, that's nice to know. Thank you.
OG. All right, the Atlanta Beltline Lantern Parade, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, 8:45 to 10 on the East Side Trail, right? Or West Side? Southwest.
West Side Trail.
Southwest.
Yeah, we're on the west side.
Southwest Trail, because you're done. You've already lit that East Side Trail. It's set. So next Saturday. All right, thank you, Chantelle, for joining us.
Thanks.
All right, thank you.
This is the original. This is 99X.
The Sean Ryan Show presents Peak Points. Get timeless inspiration from the very best of The Sean Ryan Show.
September 11th happens. What is the first thing that went through your head?
September 12th, I'm going back in the military.
Talk about being recruited by the cartel. How do you cope? Just learning how to find a new normal. One of the most tragic events in American firefighter history.
You know what comes after.
You have this beautiful life. You have these horrible experiences, yes, but you can do something with them for the greater good.
The Sean Ryan Show Peak Points. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.